Hello, my name is Rosie. I work for Child Protective Services. I'm a social worker. I like helping children and families, and I like to DJ on the weekends to de-stress and to have a good time. I'm from San Diego, California, born and raised. We'll never leave it because it's America's finest city. Really good coming out process, and and I hear all these stories and all these people, like all these horror stories and depression and suicide and being bullied and abused, and I was like, I was in the 80s and I was really popular and hip in fashion, Culture Club, Duran Duran, had Bananarama, had that look going on. Me and my friends were the cool kids and popular kids, and so basically it was like they thought we were like kind of freaks, we were like the freaks, but we're cool. And they didn't really mess with me as much as they did with my gay guy friends. They were really mean to them. And I would have to, I would like to, step in sometimes, and it would frustrate me that they would get bullied by the football players and the other kids at school. But then here we are at parties, and then everybody's getting drunk, and these football players are doing things with my gay guy friends. It's like, okay, whatever, so all on the DL back then, but it was just sad because my guy friends did get a lot of crap, but they never messed with me. So I am a survivor. I know I'm a survivor. There's a reason I'm here. I almost, died in a really bad car accident in 1989. Lived to tell. I had a brain injury and a coma, had to learn how to walk, talk, and everything again when I was 21 years old. I lost my job in law enforcement, but it wasn't meant for me to be in law enforcement. For some reason, I got hit by that car. And I was angry at first, and I was mad because I wanted to be in law enforcement. Having a gun and stuff, being all cool. I don't know, I thought it would be a cool thing, power thing. And, but something happened. Maybe it was something that was going to happen to me in the criminal justice field, doing that kind of work in the prison. So I said, well, what can I do now? I'm disabled. So I'm like, oh, well, I can, help kids, juveniles, and I have a good rapport with teenagers, tough love and stuff. I do great with them, and that's why I work with a teen unit and with CPS, and I have a good connection with my kids, and they come back after they're adults and they thank me for putting up with them, and that made a difference. It makes me feel good. That makes me feel good, I am proud that I've overcome a lot of things. I'm like, I'm Latina, I'm a minority. I'm disabled. I have a handicap plaque, okay? That's the only good thing I got for that hand-run accent, okay? Life, I've learned life is about, struggles. And, it all depends on how you overcome those struggles and how you life. Because some people just give up. Like, oh, they'll give up. But no, you overcome those struggles and you're proud of you overcoming them. And you're like, yeah. And then you feel invincible and you're like, there's nothing I can do. If I put my mind to it, I can do this, Like right now, like I started DJing, I'm in my 40s, I'm like, and it's still jamming, so I'm like, you can do it. Geez, I'm gonna be like a 60, 70-year-old DJ at the clubs. The most important thing is your support system. And, being Latina, real close to my family, love my family. Me and my mom are like this. Hey, she has 2 lesbian daughters, and she's so proud of us, and I love it. I don't know if I can get her to march in the P-flag parade or anything, but she still supports me. But support is the most you can have, and just like all my gay male friends who I like to hang out, they're my family as well. And have support, and you just feel you need that support. If you don't have that support, it's very, very dangerous to be having those feelings and not having anybody that you can speak to, and no outlet, and it kind of worrisome.
Yeah.
Well, I agreed to do this. I'm actually honored to do this. I was like, when you told me and I looked it up and I was reading about it, I was like, wow, I'm going to represent the, stereotypes, and so that not all Latinas are, like butch and, guys are all queenie and we're successful people in society and we make a difference. I was honored. That's why, if my little infomercial, whatever it's called, can make a difference for other kids who are struggling with their sexuality and they want to see what someone that is gay and's gone through you can be a successful person in society, then that's just like giving back to the community, giving back to my people.
Hola.